One new case overnight who is the relative of one of the workers at the centre.
Can I thank everyone for coming out and getting tested? But of course it's very critical over the next 7 to 14 days. If you have any symptoms whatsoever, please go and get tested. I can confirm that all of the young people at the detention centre have now been tested. We are awaiting just a few results there. And all of the Brisbane Youth Detention Centre staff have been tested except for 16, and we are working on those people as a matter of priority. Yesterday, some people may have received emergency alerts. We are letting people know in those particular suburbs where some of our confirmed cases have visited.
One new case overnight who is the relative of one of the workers at the centre. So that's a close contact, and she was placed into quarantine on the 22nd. So we'll now work with her to just sort out her infectious period and whether that means we need to let people know of any other places that potentially are a risk. You would have seen all the list of the many places across Greater Brisbane and Westmoreton and Logan that people who have been infectious have visited. There are so many places that really it's about, if you've got any symptoms at all, come forward and get tested. This is the time to do it. Thank you very much to all of those people who did come forward in the last 48 hours. That has been excellent, but we do need more people with symptoms to come forward. We need to track this virus down where it's been. It's an infectious virus, as we all know, and we need to act quickly, promptly to be able to contain it.
Clearly, the fact that we are confirming just one case today and they were already in quarantine is a relief, but there is a long way to go in managing this cluster. I particularly have a message to people in the Greater Brisbane and Ipswich areas. We need to test more people. 6,834 tests in the last testing period is not enough for us to be assured that we are finding all of the cases that are out there. And I especially want to say to the people who might have already been tested earlier in the pandemic. We know a lot of people, particularly in Logan and the southern suburbs of Brisbane and Ipswich, got tested in the last cluster, and they might think they don't need to do it again. But if they have any symptom at all, I'd really urge them to come forward. Please do get tested again for your own sake, but also to help us assure ourselves that we are finding every case associated with this cluster.